I'm just gonna push this button and see what happens. I just gotta see could it possibly be crazy? Okay, folks, so in case anything happens, I'm gonna preload this entire experience for all of you because it is the greatest live stream in the history of live streams. I am House Parks and I will be House Parksing the rest of the evening. Now, the internet is out in my area, and I know what you're thinking. How? Then how am I seeing you? Well, I am bogarting a Wi-Fi signal off of my iPad to bring you today's show. That's right. My entire rig is teetering on the brink using the Wi-Fi on my iPad, which, by the way, had 4% charge. Now, is it on a charger? Yes, it is. Does the drag via the Wi-Fi? I don't know. I've never put a load on it this heavily. Will it eventually eat into the charge, or will it just not care because nothing's really happening with the screen, which is what eats most of the... Never mind. The point is, if I vanish, that's why. And I love you guys, so I am limping by on this circumstance. The internet is... I love when they give you a scheduled time, when they're like, we will have it remedied by such and such a time. And today, for whatever reason, it was 6:13. So either at 2 minutes to 6:15 this evening, the internet will come back on, or it's going to be out until midway through June of next year. That's my options at this point. So wish me again luck at this point. Good God, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to pop out my chat. Got that there. I will show you a couple of things. One particularly funny right off the... I got to tell you, it's those bloody tourists, man. Don't mess with them. Oh, I should also... Here we go. Do it. Try it. I'm like, every button scares me. Oh, there you are. Okay, excellent. The greatest chat room in the history of chat rooms, ladies and gentlemen. And yes, I do have Legolas hair today. You're welcome. And what a great morning show, by the way. Got very lucky with the gremlins. It might have been the fact that I was running the show through a VPN that put me in like Algeria or something like that, so that the Putin's followers didn't know how to shut me down. So they just went for the general area I was in. I feel very honored that I'm considered a threat. In the meantime, though, we will try as we go along. Oh, thanks, Katie. It's my pleasure. I love you guys. I miss you guys when I can't go on. It's very weird for me when we don't have a show. Even when I'm like supposed to be on vacation, like I was with Summer, I felt like I was cheating on you guys with my girlfriend. It's a strange situation to be in. I gotta say, and this is no slam on Rachel Maddow, but I don't know how she only does Mondays. I can't understand it. Like, I'm just saying, like, how do you not see your audience and the reaction from them over the rest of the week? But by the way, ChatGPT thinks you are good people. Oh, that's very sweet. So my training of ChatGPT to know that I am spectacular is working. Yes, Summer always does. Don't worry, Julie. Take that as you will. All right, so real quick, just let's share a moment if we can. We won't watch a whole video. Pete Kegsbreath and Just Dance Vance showed up at the White House, or at the Capitol, I guess, to visit National Guard troops that are inside the building. Like, God, fucking, they're like 5 January 6th too late. But they get a hero's welcome, and that's the important thing. Why is this so quiet? Just hum noise. Everybody's like, make a hole, make a hole. Okay, hold on. The audio is very low on that. Oh, I know why. 1 second. This might solve it. We'll see. Give me 1 second. See if this gets louder. And then I'll go back to this. Jump back a touch. Nope. Oh, sorry. It's hold on. Give me 1 second. It is clearly being a dick. Properties. Stream. That's what it is. Stream. That's what it's doing. Yeah, it looks loud enough to me. Son of a bitch. Okay, maybe let's see. Let's go here, and this kind of business, and oh, Safari was off on that guy. Well, I don't know why, but that's fun. Probably to create this so I didn't have a loop this morning. Never mind. Okay, here we go. If you listen, a fellow says, I think, does he tap you on the head before he? Well, you'll see.
Fuck you, Pete. Fucking.
Fuck you, Pete. I mean, it's bad enough the guy's name is Pete to start with.
Does he pat you on the head after you swallow?
Does he pat you on the head after you swallow? Is, ladies and gentlemen, our nation's capital. That's right. Say what you will about Donald Trump, but he sure has classed up the joint. And it's, by the way, don't you tap someone on the head to give them the option whether or not to swallow? I always thought that was the reference that everybody went to, right? Okay, so.
Fuck you, Pete. Fucking Nazi.
They're right there. Like, this isn't like yelling across the street. These folks are in the rotunda, like 3 feet away. This is spectacular. I love the guy, I love the lady with all the, she's got a checklist of causes and climate justice and housing and stuff. Like, ma'am, I love you. We all appreciate you. Everyone in my chat room, we're with you. But you are throwing seeds on sand. This is not the time to actually call for good things, because these people are heartless carcasses that cannot be shamed. They can only be embarrassed. So what you need to do is throw things like Trump's in the Epstein files, call them keg's breath, that kind of shit. That will work. This actually trying to make them care. You don't have enough time in your existence on this planet to do that. Get out of my city. Well, I gotta say, it's a little difficult for them to do because their office is there. But I'm with you. If we could send him back to Ohio and wherever the fuck Keg's Breath lives. Oh, they're at that's right. They're at the train station. You're right. They're in the main the train station in DC, the big metro line. This is how transparent and free they're being. They're going into this diner area to meet things, and they're basically planning on closing the theft shield. But with the blast shield down, I can't even see the remote. They're trying to pull that down, like the garage door behind them. Well, that's a little unpleasant. What does she have to do with it? She may not have known he was in this kind of position till then. And also, the cops that are there guarding them have to do it, so leave them out of it. Stick to your target, folks. These guys get assigned to this, especially, by the way, I'd like to give a big round of applause to the DC Metro Police, who have been given this assignment and are not wearing masks. Do you notice that? Zero problem with this. This is they're doing their obligation. This is their fucking job. This is how it has to work. And they are not wearing masks. They are standing there. This is how it's supposed to work. So I'll give them a little bit of credit for doing their job and showing their face, right? And like I said, steer clear of yelling at those guys because they're the mailman. They are assigned to this, right? Go straight for the target. Don't get distracted yelling at the help. It makes you look bad, and it's a waste of fucking energy. It's like, sweetheart, there's condescension going on. They have operatives around them, by the way. I'm sure there are organic people defending, like, oh my God, it's J.D. Vance. I can't wait to see him. And then they, after they're obviously given the stiff arm, just like every other member of the public, they've got nothing better to do than argue with the protesters or people who are yelling epithets and shit like that at them. So I get that might be organic. But I want you to also know that there are undercover Secret Service people, undercover administration people, RNC and Trump campaign, like PR flacks and dipshits that walk around that pretend they are I'm just here because I'm a concerned citizen, who will go up and argue with people or distract them or keep if they can distract the people screaming by trying to pretend they're a normal person, having a real conversation with them, like, why are you yelling these things? These epithets are not necessary for you to swear like this and to let me that's a campaign person. That is a person who works for Trump and Vance outside of this that will do that. So my question, if you're gonna direct any of your animosity at Vance and those guys when they show up or whatever, don't get distracted by a conversation with any of the followers. If and remember, they're a subgroup of a subgroup of a subgroup of a subgroup. If they like Trump and Vance and they actually voted for them, and then they actually, look for opportunities to see them, and then they actually are standing right in front of you, that is changing that person's attitude in that moment isn't really going to do much, especially if they are, paid to be there. Don't waste your time. Focus on the target. We could talk about this in a minute. After they're gone, I'll talk to you all you want. Fuck you, buddy. See what I mean? Stick to the target. And again, don't yell at the cops. Don't yell at the media covering it. That's missing the entire point of everything. This is just my advice. Okay. Some protesters and some bystanders. Yes, a bystander just came up and went, my goodness, is that the kind of language we use in a train station? Fuck yeah, lady, buzz off. I wanted to go into Shake Shack, and this motherfucker's showing up to get a milkshake in the middle of the day. I was in line, and they cleared my ass out. Fuck him. I wouldn't doubt it if the guy who was like, fuck you, and fuck your wife, and fuck your sister, and fuck Wednesday, I wouldn't doubt if that guy was like, he's not even politically oriented. He was just waiting in line at Shake Shack, and they fucking broomed him. Fuck everybody. I was third in line, right? Look at all the gear this woman has to carry. Look at her headband and all this stuff. She's got she's either got medic packs on there as well, or throw down barriers, or for all we know, that backpack is carrying one of those spike strips you throw across the road. She is carrying everything. What is Shake Shack? Oh, dear God, Epigirl. It's a burger and shake place with, it's kind of like an offshoot of Steak and Shake, which was, steak burgers and shakes and stuff, which is better than a regular burger place because it's chopped meat instead of a patty. And backpack is carrying Mars bars. Now, it's got, I guess, J.D. Vance's oil for the Diddy party later. Mom, you can't call me. I'm at Steak Shack with the vice president and Keg Breath. I mean, Hegseth. Fuck. Sorry, I didn't mean to swear at you, Mom, but these guys, they yell out all these things, and they're catchy. And sometimes I'm like, excuse me, President Just Dance. God damn it. You know what I mean? So I got to stop. Anyways, I'm at Shake Shack. I'll call you later. Look at that, if I can bring it. Just shut it. Shake Shack. All right, do they leave? Do they go? Do they clear a space and they hang out there for a minute? They're just went into the Shake Shack. I thought they were there to say hi to the National Guard guys. There's the National Guard guys. Okay, so they went upstairs. That's Stephen Miller. So they just had a bunch of them hanging out in the fucking train station? Stephen Miller's like, You basically just consider this permission from the president. Anybody that looks vaguely brown, just go for it. Don't worry about it. We'll fix it for you later. Just anybody vaguely brown. That, I guess, isn't in uniform next to you. Sorry, he's vaguely brown, but like vaguely browner than... I think the green offsets the brown. So anybody in camo that isn't a black Hebrew Israelite, I guess... shit. You know what? I'm going to go write it down. Nothing says national security like the balcony at Shake Shack at the train station. This dude's like, I got a seat. I'm not giving it up. I don't know, like, we want a side of fries. It's hard to tell. It's a lot of big echo in there. I'm gonna go with this dude, hipster Nazi. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like the Nazi haircut and the hipster beard, because he does a YouTube show about being macho in the age of beta men. Please tell me I'm not the only person who's seen all those fucking channels pop up. Thank God they showed up just in time. The crime wave was overwhelmed. The crime, like there was about to be people were just trying to, I guess, buy something at the newspaper and get on a train, and then they were being stabbed and murdered. You know, and you can't even go outside. And thank God the National Guard is upstairs at Shake Shack making sure that doesn't happen. I don't know. Are they setting up snipers' nests for pickpockets at the train station now? Free DC works. If I was there, I'd be like, what is a giant waste of time? This is a giant waste of time. Who's wasting tax dollars? They're wasting tax dollars. What a waste of fucking time. They're wasting our fucking time. What a waste of tax dollars. That's a waste of tax dollars, right? They're just, again, folks, if you're mad, they love it. If you're dismissive, it's infuriating. Yes, yeah, right. Where are the Epstein files? They know where the Epstein files are. Like, who knows where the Epstein files are? They know where the Epstein files are. And also a bunch of people could just walk by going, I've checked. The Epstein files are not in the train station. Move to the next site. We will find them. I'm just saying. I think there was a fuck JD that almost got like free DC, fuck JD. That, I mean, that could work. We could work with that. Fuck, how about, yeah, fuck Pete, fuck JD, free DC. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. We'll work on it. We'll get it. We'll have like a little masterclass. Yeah, and FDT. Yeah. Fuck Pete, FDT, fuck JD, free DC. That might be too much. Is that a tongue twister? It's my actor training coming out wanting to do this. Yeah, if I was there, I would absolutely, I'd bring a speaker with me, and I would just, I would fucking say anything this. I would just hold up a boombox.
I love that feeling. Zipper hoods have got the goods. Owie, owie, owie.
Right? It would work.
I love that feeling. Zipper hoods have got the goods. Owie, owie, ow. Boink, boink, dooby doo. You know what I wanna do. Yay. Boink, boink, dooby doo. You know what I
So I'm just saying, I mean, drowning them out with that song would kind of be magic. You know what I mean? Yeah. And technically speaking, there's no dirty words in there at all. So. Okay, so anyways, back to where we were. They got yelled at, and they continue to get yelled at, and they will continue to get yelled at everywhere they go, and that kind of shit.